What is a good church? Anyone can ask their pastor or go to the internet in an attempt to find that answer, but those answers are mostly a mixture of truth and error. The only answer to that question has to be found in the Holy Scriptures and not in church doctrine.
Christianity today is a confused mixture of truth and error. Why are there over 34,000 Christian denominations in the world, yet there is only one Bible? Churches all say they preach the Bible. A more accurate statement is that they preach some of the Word of Yahweh, but not all. Even those churches who say they preach the whole counsel of God only preach a part of it. They choose to ignore the parts that do not agree with their man-made doctrines. For example, do they preach Exodus 20 verse 8, "Remember the Sabbath day, to keep it holy"? That's a crucial part of the whole counsel of Yahweh. Do they preach the kingdom gospel? Yahshua stated in Mark 7 verses 7 to 8, "Howbeit in vain do they worship me, teaching for doctrines the commandments of men. For laying aside the commandment of Yahweh, you hold the tradition of men, as the washing of pots and cups, and many other such like things you do." Most people think they are worshiping Yahshua, but according to the scripture it is in vain. Do you realize that gathering to worship on Sunday instead of Yahweh's holy Sabbath is a tradition of men, and it is laying aside Yahweh's commandment? Yes, it is. They have lain aside Yahweh's commandments. Both Catholics and Protestants claim it was men, whether the apostles or the Catholic Pope, who changed the day of worship from Yahweh's mandated Sabbath to Sunday. So, it is a tradition of men. Sunday worship was established by men and it is being perpetuated by men. There is nothing godly about it. Yahshua stated, "In vain do you worship me, teaching for doctrines the commandments of men." How much more clear could Yahshua be? Sunday worship is a doctrine of men. So, what is a good church? For sure, it will be one that does not hold to the traditions of men. It will not be a Sunday worshiping church. It will be a church that preaches the gospel of the kingdom, according to Matthew 24 verse 14. It will be a church that congregates on all of Yahweh's seventh-day Sabbaths and each of his holy days, according to Leviticus 23.